This is going to be one of the longest interviews that you'll have.
Just
First, I'm keeping calm first. I'm going to keep calm first before I unleash. Firstly, I just want a little shout out again to Rocco because of his passion of this great club, and I feel for you. Dan, as well, again, being a palm to an Aussie right here. We know we're bitter rivals in that department, but you know what? You care just like Rocco and the rest of us supporters for this God-forsaken club. Now, I know I'm not. Now, you did say you're not going to plot any players. Of course, I'm not going to do that either. That's fair enough. That was never my intention because I just think of this quote from Coach Carter. We're a team. One player struggles, we all struggle. One player triumphs, we all triumph, right? But you see, today, again, a bit like last week, a bit like the majority of the games that's happened throughout this year. For fuck's sake! Why every single fucking time we give teams from the bottom half, or doesn't matter who, where, the fucking start that they get? We should have been up by 40 to 50 points up at the fucking start of this game. When is it going to take it that we as a club know that our finals hopes were on the line somehow by the little snip of a bee's dick, that it was still there, but we give teams like that, who, you know what, they had nothing to play for. I know they won a couple in a row, but you know what, we've for too long been a fucking nice fucking club. And you know what, it almost feels like I've been too much of a nicer bloke. I feel like I need to have this heel turn because this club needs a full heel turn. Ruthless fucking aggression, severe coarse language, violence on my furniture, adult themes, you name it all. I'll tell you right now, Tez. No. This is fucking fair income, okay? You know what? To kids watching, and especially women, please just be mindful. If you don't want to hear what I'm about to say because it's going to be pretty violent, please do not stay tuned. If you're willing to take it from the man here, please feel free. But I'm telling you right now, Tez, you look at us. We're in our final years of our 20s, yeah? The last time we won a fucking flag, we were, 3-4 years of age. I remember the old man showing me the old clip of the 95 grand final and the team that he obviously had to endure at his time. It was pretty simple, son. When I was your age, the team that we saw out there, it was how far, and we were looking for blood. Now, we're looking to donate and give blood to the freaking bottom-feeding sides to just rip through our freaking club because it's fucking disgusting. Just like that GWS game, we freaking let that slip. But you know what? Then you saw what happened with Sydney, but doesn't matter. Today was our worst game that we've played for the entire year. We were second to the ball like no tomorrow. I cannot think of the last time we were almost that bad than maybe when we lost to them by 100 points a couple of years ago, or even the time when Hawthorn had pulled our pants down. We as fans so much want more, okay? I mean, if I was to say one player, Harry Mackay, it's simple. If you actually give the bloke a chance one-on-one, as you saw what he did on Siggy Butts, Jordan Butts. Luckily, it wasn't Daniel Talia because I reckon we could have been in a bit of big more trouble there. But you see what he was able to do if you give it to him one-on-one? But again, the blazing and the bombing, it was ripping my goddamn hair out. See this top right here? There's the old number 4. If you sort of can't. There it is, a bit right there. I used to wear that with pride and fucking honour with Bryce Gibbs. Now it's Lockie O'Brien. Of course, the kid will have time. But again, I know I did say that I wasn't going to really mention about players. I know I did that, but obviously not for potting. This is more of they need to really start thinking what it actually means to play for this club. It's as simple as that. Now, I know a lot of people have been wanting to talk about winners, coaches, getting players. You know what? The trade period will take care of itself. We seriously need a whole culture fixation. I have here a list that I made that I'm pretty sure I might have shown you not long ago about Carlton's coaching panel for 2021. If you look at who's there at 2020, Henry Playfair, what is he, head of coaching performance? What did he ever achieve in his fucking life? Nothing. Brett Stanton, another one, like Mark Murphy bootleg. But Stanton, another hack. John Barker was part of the worst Hawthorn era that you can ever imagine. Cameron Bruce, same with Hawthorn and Melbourne. Didn't go really anywhere for him. My list with David T that needs goddamn support. Because you know what? As much as we all want to think that it's the coach, he needs help. I kept yelling on the TV simply because I'm like, T, do something. Not just like this. I'm just thinking, who is in his ear trying to help him for plan B and C? One person cannot do everything themselves as much as you think that they can. All right, so here's the list that I'm probably sure that everybody would like to hear. I have as a head of coaching performance, and again, this could be in any order, but we just need these names at our club, period. Michael Voss, part of that Brisbane Premiership legacy. Luke Hodge, either in the leadership department or especially in our backline, because he was obviously able to point and direct and actually provide good leadership to actually get players where to actually sit behind the ball, or let alone what the next contest is going to be like. That's knowing the football IQ DNA right there on this Madonna di Testa Chuchoki. Brett Kirk, forwards. Now, he did obviously have a little forward stint in his career, but he was mostly a midfielder. But you know what? He actually had that forwards coaching role when he was at the Swans for about a few years. Whether we put him there, but you know what? You get another bloke that, you know what? He bled for his blood club of the Sydney Swans. And we need someone like him that can obviously try and get these boys to actually know what it means to bleed for the club, even though he was a Swan. But anyways, I have, as a midfield and stoppages coach, how's this one? Scott Camporelli. Why am I mentioning this? Well, you got to think. He used to actually be with David Teague in his little stint at Adelaide, where obviously he was part of the coaching panel with Don Pike and obviously with Phil Walsh, tragic death right there, of course. But you know what? He was also a premiership player at Carlton back in his first year. But you know what? He had cunt in him, all right? He had motherfucking cunt in him! And we don't have that anymore! Do you understand why I'm being like this? I feel like I shouldn't have to, but you know what? This is fucking fair income because I've seriously had enough, okay? This fan cam needs a bit of everything, okay? Sometimes it may hurt you first, but when it does so hard, the pain will be washed away and the ultimate game will be there if we freaking put in as a club. So Scott Camporelli is another one that I've put listed down. Midfield and transition, Nigel Lappin. Just like Michael Voss, he was also part of that Brisbane Lions dynasty, as well as how he played in the midfield. He was just another on-baller that basically did his job, but was also a good runner. But again, another player that just knew the ins and outs of what to do to get the job done for the team. And you can see from what he's been doing at Geelong, he's putting in the winning culture right there. You know,
wrap it up,
Luke,
mate.
Yeah, I'll be very quick. So obviously you have Luke Power, head of development. Okay, he's already there. Now, with Cruiser retiring, he should be our specialist ruck coach. Our specialist goal kicking coach, Jonathan Brown. Now, you're probably thinking, why all these Brisbane players? Because they were champions and they fucking destroyed Essendon and Collingwood, especially they were our biggest near rivals. And last but not least, our skills coach, Simon Black. You get all those guys that used to play for each other, that knew each other inside and out, had great chemistry in that Brisbane team, and look what they produced. They were all winners. And until we get those at our club, that's the only way we can be back to the top. As Six used to say, we're Carlton. Fuck the rest. Have a good day. I'll hopefully look to see you soon. Come on, Blues. For fuck's sake, you got to lift.